Give him down. Yes.
I'd like to call to order the Utility Service Board for the City of Lawrence on this August 22nd, 2017. Appears that all members are present, so we have a quorum. The minutes were sent to you by email. I would entertain a motion that we approve the minutes of the meeting of August 8, 2017.
So moved.
Second.
Been moved and seconded. Are there any additions or corrections to the minutes? Seeing none, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Minutes are approved. Payment of claims. The claims were sent out to you by email as well for your review. Would entertain a motion that we approve the claims.
So moved. Second.
Been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Not. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. The claims are approved. Report of the Utility Superintendent.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Evening.
Good evening.
So just some updates here tonight. Actually, we don't have anything really to be approved. So the notice to proceed was sent out to Shrewsbury, so they are now actively getting our utility work plan designed for Franklin Road, which we were notified we had to have done by Hanson Professional Services. So that project is underway. We have out at Rich Hart, we have the all the necessary documents have been signed and executed, and we have our copies. SRF has their copies. Shop drawings are all in, and for the most part approved, I believe. We've got the construction schedules. We've got job site trailers are already moved in at Rich Hart. Line locate's called, I expect, probably within the next week or so. They'll be moving dirt out there literally and getting rolling on that. We're working with the contractor for Sumac, coordinating this week with the between them and Lawrence Township School System regarding the bus situation out there, because there are school children in there, so we're going to have to work out some kind of a plan to accommodate that during the construction. So we are also set here probably maybe at the end of next week to go ahead and get started on the Lawrence Park Ditch Project. We have quotes in and being reviewed with Paul Warner, and we're going to meet with the contractors and discuss, go over their quotes, make sure there's anything they've missed or overlooked. But I think that project is coming in right about where we thought it would be. So we'll have a solid recommendation on that the first meeting in September for a purchase order. We are getting ready to put out our advertisements for our 2017 manhole rehabilitation project, and we are also they are also putting together a package for some cured in place pipe, CIPP, which is basically a lining of sanitary sewer mains. So we're potentially going to launch some of that yet this year too, to get kind of back in the groove with our EPA compliance on our projects. So we're also continuing work on the Fort Harrison Wellfield Improvements Project design. We have a meeting scheduled for September, I think it's 5th now, for the Oak Landing Road Tower. It's basically 50% design plan, so we'll be going over that and the specifications with our engineer. And the other good news here, we're actually getting very, very close to being able to launch the e-billing feature of our New World System platform, which is going to be huge, where the customer could sign up, literally get their billing history, consumption trends, all kinds of useful information right there. They'll have to create a login. They'll get a PIN number or something like that for security, and then they'll be able to go in and do that. And then literally also once the next component is completed, which we'll be working on probably the next, I think maybe later this week, there's a conference call with the service provider to be able to actually literally make your payment at the same time. So kind of a one-stop shop. You can do it all right there through the New World system. So that's going to be a huge improvement. Looking forward to getting that rolled out. Other than that, we're just firing on all fronts.
I do have a question.
Yes.
What is that service? Is it World Service, or what's the name of that?
New World Service, that's our billing and financial software platform for the city.
And currently it's Paymentus or something like that?
Well, Paymentus is a company that you go through that processes the credit card payments.
Okay.
Mr. Chairman. Scott, you were talking about the Oak Landing Water Tower. Does that include repainting it too?
Yes, that's a complete blasting and recoating of the exterior. It's a new interior coating, safety improvements to address some OSHA-related issues from the last inspection. And
I know
I think
people
that's
were
about it.
concerned about the hot air balloon look. Is that going to be coming back?
I am gathering information on that. I think that's a conversation that's going to have to be had. Right now, there's no
Definitely.
decision that has been made, but I am gathering information as to the actual cost of that versus some speculative numbers that have been, thrown around.
Yeah, I know a lot of the citizens were concerned about that back when they were talking about it, year before last, was it?
Yes, there was, yeah.
That's all I have.
It's like any other issue, there are pros and cons either side.
Yep, I know it.
But we have some that want to retain that design and.
Yes, sir.
Okay, well, that's understandable.
It's an Oak Landing thing.
That's a matter of what that would cost and who pays. For what
Well,
benefit.
maybe we can get a grant for an art project.
Like I said, we're having discussions about that. Nothing has been decided yet, and I'm gathering information as to what it would actually cost to replicate that paint job.
When was it
There's
last
been
painted?
there's been some numbers thrown around, but from what I'm seeing preliminarily anyway, it's not near as high as what everybody thinks.
Okay,
When was the last time it was painted?
The last time that tower was touched was in 2004, and that was just touch-up paint and just some spot. It wasn't a complete recoating.
Okay.
okay. All right.
Right now, the coating that's on there now is having, not only the appearance is bad, but it's having some adhesion issues as well.
Okay. Anything else? Well, we do have unfinished business clarification of DRF number 10 expenditure.
Yes, that actual number was 88,150.
Okay,
Yes,
Did we approve it right?
yes.
and that's,
Yeah, I'm not even gonna venture what happened there. It was probably a cutting and pasting error on my part.
okay. All right, anything else?
And they have been submitted to SRF as well.
Right. Okay. I don't think we have any other unfinished business. Is there any new business? Seeing no new business, any account adjustments?
There are none
We had
this
any
evening.
This time. Demonstration of ratepayer dispute regarding disconnect notice. I don't see anything for that. Citizens' comments. Seeing none.
I move we adjourn.
Second?
Moved and seconded, we adjourn. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Those nay. We are adjourned.